If you're currently thinking about selling your Nvidia position, you may want to listen to what I have to say here first. Nvidia is currently forming a massive growth signal, and that is why I am bringing you guys a new price target. And my price target is slightly higher than Goldman Sachs, which is currently at $150. And I do feel as though that my price target will be reached and breached heading into earnings. And with the huge expectations for this quarterly report, we're seeing a lot of speculative buying going on, which is causing the share price to rise slowly but surely. And also, I'm going to talk about why TSM's earnings report next Thursday is very important for us Nvidia shareholders, what we're looking for, and the type of cause and effect a great and or bad earnings report for TSM could cause for Nvidia's pre-earnings rally. So with no further ado, let's dive right in. But before we do so, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about the live stream that takes place here Monday 10/14 at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Make sure you get over to the channel and hit that notify me button immediately. I will have this video posted at the end of this one as well. So with no further ado, again, let's dive right in. And first stock we're going to talk about here in today's video, of course, is Nvidia. And like I told you guys before, this thing is forming a major growth signal. And that growth signal, of course, is the anticipation of TSM's earnings. Not only that, Nvidia is currently facing the highest expectations in an earnings report ever that the company has seen. Not only that, with these high expectations, a lot of people is feeling as though that they have these things beat. As you guys can see here, the last 3 quarters back to back, they have beat expectations on the revenue. EPS even better. With that being said, that is why a lot of people are currently buying this thing off of speculation. Now, as you all know, Morgan Stanley just recently upped their price target from $130 to $150, and as well as Goldman Sachs. Now, my price target is slightly higher than that, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to get back to that here really quickly. I just wanted to show you something about TSM. Now, the reason why our price target is more than likely is going to be hit here before earnings is, of course, the anticipation of TSM's earnings. Now, as you all know, Nvidia does outsource a lot of their products from TSM in order to manufacture their GPUs. With that being said, we're looking for TSM to have a great earnings on the sales. That will give us some slight insight on maybe how much product Nvidia may have went through. Okay, because if we do see a shortage in their sales, then it's more than likely companies like Nvidia, AMD, sales may not be as high as expected. And that is what we're looking for here in TSM. Now, as you all know, 10/17, that is next Thursday, and great earnings can kick off a pre-earnings release for Nvidia far as a rally goes. Now, if we do see things on the other side of the fence and a bad sales for TSM, sparking fear in shareholders like Nvidia, AMD, and other major major chip manufacturing companies, we can actually see a pre-earnings sell-off, ladies and gentlemen. Even though that Nvidia may not have a bad earnings report, a TSM scare will be felt through the entire market. Well, not the entire market, the entire sector. Sorry about that. But with that being said, yes, keep your eyes out on that. And I do feel as though that we're going to hear a great one, of course, due to the high demand in AI over the last 9 months. Now, also far as Nvidia go, like I told you guys before, my price target is slightly higher than the guys over at Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs. I do have a $157 price target here for Nvidia, which I do feel as though is going to be reached and breached here before earnings next month, which should take place in the middle of next month. It's not confirmed yet, but I do feel as though that TSM's great earnings report is going to be a kickoff and a kickstart for Nvidia. Not only that, Nvidia is already in its own pre-earnings speculation run, because as you all know, this being the highest EPS expectation for the company as well as revenue so far, and beating the last three has a lot of people on the edge of their seats and betting that it's going to go right. So with that being said, guys, look out for TSM, and I have a $157 price target, which we should approach here before the end of the month, thanks to, again, speculation of Nvidia's earnings and a great earnings report from TSM. So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go, and may the gains be with you.